Last episode, I lost more than you could ever know. That's right, lads and lassies. My name's Josh, and I'm back with more Erased. And to the tragedy of all, we lost one of the best MILFs in all of anime. Now, she's not actually gone from the series because time travel. She's gone in the present, but she will always be with us in the past. And the past is where our main character, whose name I forgot to write down, has gone. Yeah, so from going to traveling 1 to 5 minutes at a time to prevent tragedies, bro has gone back a whole 20-ish years to potentially catch the man who kidnapped and killed at least 2 5th graders, as well as the man who killed his mom in the present. So, by catching him, does this change anything? Does he get to clear his name because he's also been framed for the murder of his mother? Or is it's just... He also said, this could also be foreshadowing for how the series ends. He also said that, sure, sometimes it works out for everyone, but a lot of the times it all falls down on me. So can he end up with a fate worse than what he has already? Only time will tell, and I am excited to see how this unfolds. I've just ended my first reaction video to episode 1, so I'm going right into episode 2, and I didn't expect to be this hooked. So let's get right into it, shall we, lads? Revival. That's so cool. It's such an interesting, or it's not like interesting in the sense that like it's new or anything, but it's such a cool power. There's so many interesting things you could do with it. Oh yeah, right, the opening. Okay, I really do like the lyrics. They're very thematic. I always love when I don't know, this feels like niche. But when
15th?
the present day self gets to meet their younger selves. He's the murderer. Too early. I don't know who the murderer can be yet.
You'd make a cute couple. You're both weird.
Damn, okay.
This is 18 years ago.
That was 18 years ago, not 20. Okay. Oh,
Don't worry about it.
he was 11.
Let the
Okay.
teacher know where you went.
I don't get it. Why'd I go back this far?
Come on, man. Think about it. Think of what you can do. And there's Hinazaki. The blue car was the same.
Hello. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Okay, so it's a different blue car, but that was the same model, right? Or not model, I don't know. It was blue, I believe.
She'd be at work now.
Man, if that's how you hide the key, no wonder how that guy got in.
Hey there, kiddo.
The MILF survived!
I let times like this slip by without even thinking about them.
It's gonna be one of those series that makes you appreciate time.
But why so far back?
Dude.
Nothing seems off here.
Dude, think about it. God, you are just having this conversation with your mom.
And bam.
Whoa, a real circle.
How'd she get that?
Abuse.
No way, really? He totally was. This morning he just stood there staring.
Oh damn! Everyone just turned their back on him.
Love with her. You should have come to me for advice. Romance is right up my alley.
God, do 11-year-olds really talk about like this? Talk about this? Oh, everyone knows now.
You keep your voice down.
Why?
I don't love her. Just curious about her.
That's the same thing. You're brave to admit it.
Don't you worry about a thing. By the end of the day, you'll be talking with your dream girl.
Is this what 11-year-olds talk about?
Damn, she's cold.
You're just like I am. You're fake too.
Fake.
Wait.
So like, does that mean you'd kill to protect me?
It's a very odd thing for I was gonna say 12, an 11-year-old to say.
I wanted friends, so I tried acting like the person I wanted to be.
So is that what she could mean? Is that what she means by fake?
So, how'd you make out?
Yeah, man. You wanna tell us how it went or what? She never talks to anyone alone. You want me to give her another?
11-year-olds, am I right?
They'd be more annoying.
Remember? We said we wouldn't go there if it snows, because everyone would see our tracks.
Oh,
He's catching on.
did? Oh, right. Yeah.
He's supposed to be the smartest of them all.
Later.
I want to go someplace far away from here. I want to go to an island without any people. An island
Oh,
that
that's
doesn't have
sad.
any pain or sadness on it either.
Well,
Kids go to school like nothing's changed. Grown-ups go to work like nothing's changed. Moms
What's with that
dinner
smile?
Like nothing's changed. And when I think about the town without me, I feel relief.
Her as a cry for help.
For my birthday, can I invite some friends over?
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Our place is kind of small.
If I can make her do something different now, maybe it'll be enough to change her fate. Maybe it'll change everything.
Hey, you still awake?
Oh, that's why she was counting on her fingers.
All right. Good night, kiddo.
Witch. I was pretty sure her mom was hitting her, and if that was
So
true,
that's why she's
she
at
wouldn't
the
be going
tree.
home right away.
Satoru, what do you think you're doing out here?
I was gonna say the same thing.
We're going with the, oh, this is an accident route.
And like, the more you do it, the better the chance it comes true. The more I talk about it,
They
the better
could
the
be
chance it'll come
related.
true.
It's like deja vu all over again.
Why not? Well,
To get what you want, you have to make an effort. But unlike me, she acts like she doesn't care. Pretending like she can't feel anything at
oh,
all.
God.
But she's only 10.
Are you sure it's okay? I mean, won't there be tons of people?
Oh, I don't know yet.
Nah,
But I
just
wanted
my
to give
mom
you
and
the
4
first
other people.
invitation. It's on March the 2nd. You're gonna come, right?
March 2nd is something important, isn't it?
Hey,
Take it easy,
Dang,
dude.
she's opened up
29.
pretty
Why
quickly.
are you getting all flustered?
Satoru,
Hey, Chris
are
Hansen
you
here.
okay?
Well, it's because I decided to be honest with you. I said that out loud.
I like that bit.
Wait, Kyle!
I said that out
See you
loud.
tomorrow?
If I remember right, they found her body after the snow melted.
So they did find her body. Okay.
This time.
I'm going to save her.
Ooh, those were gloves. Okay. Ending sequence. Let's go. So, Irie has a very prominent part in the outro. You know, I actually like this ending sequence too. Oh, I like this ending sequence. The opening and the opening and ED, really good in terms of like their lyrics. All right, that was episode 2 of Erased, and now like we're starting to set in a little bit more. So it does seem like we're gonna we didn't get any hints of like going back into the present until this is solved. So sometimes in like these types of stories we do like a little sorry about that. Sometimes like in these type of stories they do like a little duo story timeline thing. So like while someone's in the past, someone's in the present. That's only sometimes, not always. And they're like working together to solve that at the same time. But no, this one seems that it's 100% going to be in the past. We have confirmation on his age. I was guessing last episode. I was so close. The girl was 10. He's 11. So I thought he was 11, or I thought he was 10. Which means my guesstimate average age of a 5th grader was pretty close, if not spot on. I guess like 10 to 11 because people are like born within like a year, right? Like some people are a year older, some people are like a year out. So I was completely shooting in the dark. I am terrible when it comes to both anime ages and like real life ages. Anime ages, because well, you know, it's a drawing, so you can't really go like, okay, yeah, let me apply what I know about like real people and apply it here. Like I said with the mom, like she hasn't changed a bit since 18 years ago, and yeah, no, she looks like they should be the same age, though she is Asian, and there is some like Ming-Na Wen, I don't believe has aged in the past 30 to 40 years. Keanu Reeves keeps getting younger. Pedro Pascal keeps kind of getting younger. 2 of those weren't Asian, but so he was 11 when it happened. It was 18 years ago. Chris Hansen might be on his ass. But yeah, we were introduced to some new characters. The most prominent of the new characters seems to be Kenya, who is the smartest one. He seems to be more in tune with the world, or at least the people around him. Kaio, it's kind of a mystery box of a character. She's very reserved, and she's very blunt, but that also has meaning behind it since she's abused. She can see through Satoru. I'm just getting I'm very new to these names, so I hope I can get them right by the time the series ends. But knowing me, I'm gonna fumble it until the end. But she can see right through him, so I wonder. I wonder if anyone's gonna find out. Like, hey, you're acting different. You doing all right? you sure you're 11? I wonder if anyone's gonna ask him. He can very easily slip up with the mom. I don't even know how 11-year-olds act anymore. Like when those kids were talking about, oh, you love her? Ooh. I'm trying to remember what I was doing in 5th grade, which I don't. When he said, like, oh yeah, I acted like I pretty much acted like this back then anyway, so I don't think I'm acting out of place. I'm like, cap, stop the cap. No way you remember what you act like. Nah, that's just me. I have a terrible memory, but I have no idea what I acted like back in the 5th grade. I have like brief memories, but I can't really place. It's because I had the same 2nd and 5th grade teacher, so like these memories I can't place whether they were in 2nd or 5th grade. It's like I have these like brief flashes of memories. Like even like I'm trying to remember now. I'm getting like these flashes, but like these are no indication of what I acted like on the norm. So if I was teleported back in my consciousness, my 22-year-old consciousness into my 5th grade self, I am fumbling it so hard. Everyone's gonna know, like, hey, this guy's different. I don't even know how I would be, like, how I would have to act. So I wonder if Kaio or Kenya are gonna call him out on it. Call him out on, like, hey, you're not the Satoru I know. Kaio, in terms of, she could probably still see that he's faking something, even though he said like he's being real with her. She might be able to sense like, okay, he's being real with me, but he's also holding something. There's something bigger that he's not saying. And Kenya, through smart anime kid logic, he's gonna go like, yeah, no, I knew that you weren't my Satoru from the moment you came, like it 1988. This time, the moment I saw you, I knew. I don't know. But I do wonder if anyone's gonna call him out on it. I was so shocked that he was 11. I had to do the math twice. I'm trying to look here. I'm trying to like gather what I know. It was 18 years ago, not 20. Oh yeah. So I've been watching. I don't know. I feel like I've been watching a lot of the anime that have to do with time and appreciation of stuff. Recently, like I finished Link Click, Dr. Stone, of course. I just came off of that, coming into this. Dr. Stone especially makes you appreciate so much stuff. It's not necessarily time that makes you appreciate what you have now. I wonder if this series is going to try and go into time appreciation, like appreciate the moments that you have. Like they touched on it this episode, but just because they touch on it doesn't make it mean it's going to be a major theme within the series. So I do wonder if that's going to be like a theme of like appreciate the now. Because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. I know that's going to be a thing. Like even if like you try so hard to change the future, this guy's fighting. Satoru is fighting, so we don't know what his fight's going to lead to. So I wonder if like it's going to try and go like into a direction where maybe he does save the girl, but it doesn't turn out ideal for him. So like the theme is. I don't know. I'm really bad with themes, but I wonder if it's going to try and make you appreciate the present more, or like where you are, and because like he's in the past. I know it's really weird to say. It's going to make you. It's trying to tell you to appreciate the present when he's in the past. But it's like I guess where you are, like appreciate that, make the memories that you have. man, the mom thing. Like, even though, like, I didn't know last episode when she died. I didn't have that much of a reaction. Because I just knew it was going to happen. I didn't know it because of spoilers. I just knew it because, like, it was... The episode was teasing it's either going to be Irie or the mom. And I thought it was going to be Irie. I thought the mom was going to die twice. One, I thought it was going to be Irie when she was walking back home. And then it cut to Irie and Satoru on the bike. And I was like, oh, no, the murderer's going to get the mom when Satoru comes back. No, she's still alive. But yeah, no, I knew that episode was not going to end well. So, but like seeing Satoru just sit there going like, I remember this. I remember a lot of nights like this. And you're just going like, just remembering the times that he had with mom. It's so effective. So good. I there's a lot of things. Like Dr. Stone had Byakuya. Whenever that man was on screen, automatically the tears started coming out just because of how good of a dad he was. We got a lot of flashbacks with him to establish who he was, what he meant to Senku, and that he is just beyond Senku's reach now. Oh, it was so good. And this show is doing a little bit different. Like, we got a tease when the mom lost her and we got her back. There's like mostly like parent stuff. It's really hits me hard in shows. So I'm interested to see how the mom and Satoru's relationship is going to develop. And if the mom finds out if Satoru is from the future, if she finds out, I mean, we have 12 episodes, or technically 10 episodes left. So there's a lot to unfold still. I can't really make many predictions going on. It's too early. I feel like it's too early to say who the murderer is. I mean, I always joke. There is a show my family used to watch. We finished it, so we're watching a different. We're watching 2020 now. But we used to watch Criminal Minds. Every time a new character was introduced, I would just point, it's him, like, they're the murderer. And sometimes it would happen right away, and then, like, revealed that they were the murderer. Sometimes it was, like, the show tried to be sneaky about it, and then, like, boom, surprise twist, the guy that you thought was a murderer was a murderer. Sometimes it was completely wrong. So it's just, like, as soon as that teacher walked in, it's him! But, I do wonder if they're going to try and go, like, it has to be, like, a serial thing. This has to be like some random occurrence. I feel like if it's a staff member or well, they did catch the guy. They did catch him already, so that would mean they're in no hurry to like open an investigation or like continue their investigation. So I guess it could be a staff member. I don't think it is. I think it's going to be like some guy, like a serial murderer. But looking into like the staff would be like the smartest option. But I do think it's going to be some like random guy. But yeah, Kaio, very tough life, abused by her mom, single parent. I just realized too, like before Satoru said in the episode that Kaio and him only have moms. I realized like, oh wait, like when he was eating alone, I was like, oh yeah, he just has a mom. So I wonder what happened to the dads, or the dad is the murderer. No, maybe, perhaps. Who knows? There's still 10 episodes now. Oh, there's 10 episodes now. But Kaio's abused, and we did get that thing where she said a phrase, and it was very close to how Irie has a phrase in the present day. So it's either they're supposed to be parallels to each other, or they could be related. But seeing as how... So this is 18 years ago. Irie's in high school. She would have to be born around now, I think. It depends on how late into high school she is. Did they say how old she was? Like, I think they said she was in high school. So she... Like, it's the perfect time. Like, she would have to be getting born either now or within the next year, I think. So if the mom is single, I mean, it could happen. Like, she could find someone, get pregnant, and then, like, that guy just leaves. Or maybe she, like, starts turning her life around. Maybe not. She just gets a toxic guy. They be toxic together. But Irie seems like she comes from a... I mean, it could be cousins, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to look for, like, the family thing too much. Big surprise was that Irie was a very heavy part of the outro. So she's got to come back. She's got to come into play eventually. I did not look at the visuals of the intro that well because I was too busy reading the lyrics. And I gotta say, I love the lyrics of both the outro and the intro. Very thematically hitting. There's one part of the outro that I loved. But now I want to protect you in my own childish way because he's a kid now. And it is kind of childish to want to change everything. I don't know. I really like these lyrics. He wants to do it because, like, his heroes, the Super Sentai, the Power Rangers, like, they would do it. They would change everything. Alone I watched you suffer, laugh, and everything in between. There's some good stuff. There's some really good lyrics here. I'm just kind of like skimming through it. But I'll turn back this world into one where you're smiling. Like the outros, like the lyrics are so good, and the visuals are really nice too. Like they're not super. I mean, like pretty cool. Like I was gonna say they're not super complex, but I think they're pretty cool. I like the visuals of the outro, and the intro. I did not get to like look at the intro too well because I wanted to read the lyrics. Because every now and like usually when it comes to this, they'll like flip back and forth between like hear the lyrics in English, hear them in Japanese. So I wanted to catch them in English. Another tomorrow became today as I waited for you. And Irie does have some stuff in the intro too. So she has to come into play. It's just, who is she? The murderer's kidnapped. Who knows? But Kaio has a very sad existence, and like her dream is to just be on a deserted island with no one there, just so, like, she can be by herself, and she doesn't believe anyone would miss her. She thinks that just the world will go on. So I don't think it was I don't think she killed herself, but maybe she didn't put up a fight with the murderer either. I don't know. We have to see. But yeah, I feel like she's kind of on the edge. She's very lonely. She doesn't know what a real connection is. So maybe Satoru can help. Bro's gotta stop getting flustered. They could explain it away going like, oh, it's not like, well, his mind isn't flushed. Like, he acknowledged it though, but like they could like go do a thing. I think I was watching something, I forgot what it was, but they did a thing where like it was like an older person in the kid's body. He got flustered and he goes like, why am I being, or maybe I like made this up as not an excuse, but in defense of, or like what they should have done, not in defense, what they should have done for Mushoku Tensei, or any of these like going back in time into a younger body. Guy's way too old, you know. They some Chris Hansen stuff. I think I made like what they should have done instead of an in defense, because they could do like, well, your mind is like, yeah, no, like I'm not into this. The body is still responding. I don't know. I wonder. I do wonder, like, how is he gonna, like, if she's like survives, if he wins and saves her, like, how will that affect the future? Because he's 29 and single, so this could be like the start of a childhood friends to future lovers thing. I don't know. But like, yeah, her essay was extremely sad. And his essay is a mystery. He's like, what did I write? So I wonder if we're going to get that essay at the very end of the series. But yeah, there's one part of the intro that I absolutely loved. Or not, like, I'm sure there's going to be more parts of the intro. But like the one part that I actually saw was his present day self, the 29-year-old, sitting down in a movie theater next to his younger self. I don't know why, but whenever like I see like the character in the present day interacting with their younger self somehow, I don't know. I love that. There's just something about that. I really do love seeing that kind of interaction. So yeah, I'm very interested. Like, my curiosity is very much piqued into this show. So last, if you want to see my reaction to the rest of the series, if you want to see if I can fumble my way through this mystery, because I'm going to be trying to see who the murderer. Oh my goodness, my dog is snoring. That's silly. But I'm going to be trying to fumble my way through this mystery. So if you want to see that right now, please check out the Patreon. If not, then that's all right. You got to hit that subscribe button, and you'll be back next week with episode 3 of Erased. And while you wait over on YouTube, you can leave a comment down below. We can have a little discussion. I am don't spoil it, of course, but I am curious. This is a point I wanted to bring up before the outro. I just remembered it. I'm curious, like, when they start laying the seeds of like who done it, like who the murderer is. Like, is it now? Like, are there seeds now? Like, there was a blue car waiting to pick up some like random girl at his house, and I was like, oh wait, is that the murderer's car? But like, it could be. So I wonder, like, is it being seeded now, or is it being is that for later? I don't know. Like, so I'm really curious to see like when they start seeding the murderer and like who, like the answers. But only time will tell. So last, if you enjoyed, of course, do all that stuff. Leave your comments down below so YouTube knows that you are interested. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next time. So if you catch a stream while you wait, because I stream pretty often, every now and then. Also, you can check out some of my older anime reactions, like Dr. Stone, My Hero Academia, Kill la Kill, Darling in the Franxx, Gurren Lagann, and some other stuff. Like, I've done other reactions, like The Owl House, Gravity Falls with my buddies. So there's a lot of stuff on the channel while you wait, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.